What is going on, guys? We're back with another Lost Ark video. Today we're going to be going over a way to make some easy money and some other little tips and tricks to make a few more gold. Now, this method is more so going to be a method for people who don't really care about making too many alts, at least not making like very top tier alts, because what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be going to the exchange shop over here in Vern, going to the tier 2 exchange and exchanging for these Guardian engraving recipes pouch. Now, as you see right here, it says they're untradeable. However, when you get the actual chest, make sure you do get the rare engraving recipe selection chest class exclusive. The class exclusives are far more useful and expensive than the other one. So there's a benefit to this and there's a downside to this. The benefit to this is going to be it's super easy, super fast cash that you can get instantly. Each book is about 150 gold each. You've got 20 books that you could get. That adds up to about 3,000 gold right there that you could get instantly whenever you need. Now, the downside to it is these recipes, these books are actually kind of useful. They're actually pretty important, but there are other methods in the game to get them. Now, the methods to get them are a little bit more finite. It'll take you a lot longer. So it's up to you. It's a give and take on what you prefer. If you are going to make lots of alts that you want to have powered up to full power, I recommend using these books for yourself. Save them for your alts. Or if you don't care about making your alts at all, then maybe go ahead and use these now, and then in the future when you have more money, you're going to end up buying these books again. So just keep that in mind, guys, that these books are very important. That's why they go for a lot. But they are also good money, and they are tradable once you choose a book. These are 20 purchases per roster, guys. It's not per character. Keep that in mind. This does not reset either. It is 20 per roster. That does not reset. Just keep that in mind. That's why I said make sure this is something that you need currently, and then just know that later on in the future you most likely are either going to have to grind out these books another way, or you're going to have to be buying them another way. Just wanted to make sure I pointed that out, guys. Roster limit of 20 means they don't refresh, and if you hop on an alt, it doesn't matter. They're still going to be sold out. Now, let's go ahead and go over which book exactly you would get from there if you do decide that you want to make that easy money. Well, we're going to go into the engraving recipes over here, and then we're just going to click highest price. Now, obviously the gold ones are the highest price, so let's go ahead and change the overall rank to rare, since that's what we're going to be looking for. So now it'll change into the ones that we're looking for. Now, as you see right here, Sharpshooter apparently is going for 200 gold each. You want to check the recent prices, make sure people are actually buying it at that price, because as you see, the average day price is a little bit cheaper. Sharpshooter is less of a popular class, so I would be a bit more hesitant to go for this book in particular, even though it is the most expensive one. Gunlancer is a more popular class, so I would be more confident going for Gunlancer for this specific server. As you see, I could do it as low as 186, and that would be the lowest price. Another tip for that, guys, click buy, and then it will show you all of the listings. So as you see, you could go all the way as low as 189, and you'll still be pretty high up there. Once you hit 190, you're going to be with the bulk of the people for this one. Again, if we go into the highest one, the cheapest is 197, then you got 198, and a bunch of them at 208. So as you see, that's the way that you guys are going to want to decide which book to do it at which price. So you could undercut these 7 people if you wanted to, or you could assume those 7 people are going to sell it, assume that one person is going to sell it, and go ahead and sell it, undercut this guy if you want to for 184. That's just an example of something you can do. I'm not saying that's what you have to do, or that's what you even want to do. But that is a method, and that is a good way to get over 3,000 gold in probably about an hour once you hit T2. Now, like I said, these books are actually very important. Let me stress that again, that these books are important. You're going to want these engravings because they're class engravings, and that's what gives you like your biggest stat boosts. As you see, I'm on a gunslinger right now. If I went to my engravings, I have this Peacemaker, which is a class engraving. So what is my level 3 engraving? It's an extra 16% attack, 25% crit rate, 10% damage to foes with the shotgun, and 30% damage with snipers, compared to a level 1 version, which is 8%. So it's basically an extra 8% there, an extra 10% there. So it is a pretty massive difference between level 1 and level 3. So just keep that in mind, guys, that if you are planning on trying to make your character as strong as possible, you might not want to actually use those books. But if you need the cash quickly and you don't mind holding off on your power spike for a bit and then making some easy money, that is going to be your fastest way to be making over 3,000 gold in very little amount of time. So that's what I wanted to go over today, guys. If you guys want any other methods on making gold, feel free to subscribe, and I'll come out with more methods and more strategies and more guides on Lost Ark. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.